What's good, YouTube? Let's go about how you can really find a trade and really be accurate with this pocket options trading and really be profitable this year coming in 2024. There's no reason to make a bunch of money and then give all your money back. There's no reason to use the money that you're supposed to be using for rent to trade anymore. There's no reason to be over leveraging if you don't know what you're doing. There's no reason to be taking a 15-second trade if you have no idea how to take a 1-minute trade. That would not make any sense at all why you're taking a 15-second trade, but you can't even take a 15-minute trade. So let's be real. You want to make some money with this. You want to learn how to trade. It's super easy. Trading when it comes to placing a trade is super easy. The difficult part is understanding yourself. Understanding what triggers you to take a bad trade, to what triggers you to break your rules, to what triggers you to go against your plan. All that takes into part of being accountable for your actions. You need to take accountability for your actions. A lot of traders don't do that, especially the gurus. So we got our 5-minute zones here marked. I know that we're running through this area right here, and my golden zone is here. My 5-minute has already gave me that pullback after the break. So now what I'm doing is I'm on my 1 minute. I'm liking this move right here. It's looking juicy. It's looking juicy. But I know that we're kind of in this zone. So I got an area of concern over here. I'm going to be watching this, okay? On the 15-second, what I want to see happen is I want a pullback to happen. I'm not going to take the impulse trade. I want the pullback to happen. Right now, it's hitting a midline. Normally, when it hits a midline, as you see, it drops. Hits the midline, drops. Comes. Well, family, you're going to see me talk about a midline, and look at me here. My dumbass didn't put the midline on the chart. If you see on the chart right here, I didn't put no damn midline, and I'm talking about a midline, explaining it without even putting it on the midline. And this is for YouTube, so YouTube's got to see the midline. Let me get this pulled up here. I already took a screenshot. Let's get it zoomed in. Let's get the epic pen pulled up here. All right, so I'm talking about a midline, and when I'm talking about a midline, this happens when price has consolidation. As you see, prices consolidating here in between two zones, right? Okay, so a midline is in between them two zones. So you're going to hear me talk about I want price to come to that midline and shoot back down. This point right here is what I'm talking about. Literally in between the consolidation is the midline. If you look down here, I can't move the camera like the picture obviously, but you see the consolidation right here. There's a midline right there. It's just another point besides the main structure that price likes to come back to and play around at. Now, price don't have to hit that point, but price normally will have some type of reaction at the midline, just like it has some form of reaction at the major zones. And this right here is a golden zone because it's a major zone on the higher time frame to me. So say right here, you could count this as major zones on, I think this is the 30-second. Let me see. Oh, shit. Yeah, 30-second. So this is the 30-second chart. So this would be the area that I circled. Right here would be a zone, and then this would be a zone, and then you have that consolidation, and then there's your midline right there. So, but we trade zone to zone on the higher time frame. So this right here isn't even a zone. This is just a pullback area that I know I want price to kind of come back to, and then I'll take my trade before I take the buy. So then I can judge if price comes to this area, it breaks. Okay, now if I'm looking for the sell, I'm going to be looking for the sell, I should say, once it breaks, and I want it to come back and retest this area. This is called the red area, the red zone. It's just a retest zone. If price breaks it, okay, I got to change my idea, check back on the higher time frame, see what's going on the higher time frame. Golden zone is just your target. This is if I'm taking the buy, I'm wanting it to come here and go to here, and that's my target. You can have two types of targets, obviously, one down here and one here. If you're in a consolidation period, you can buy and sell. And right now on the higher time frame, the 5 minute, we are in a consolidation period. I just wanted to bring to you what the midline is, and this right here is a midline. Literally the zone in between the structure. It's a zone, the zone in between the consolidation, just where price will likely come to and make a reaction. That's all that it is. So let's get back to the video. Thank you. Oh, like, subscribe, and share if you haven't, yo. And leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what type of videos I should do. I plan on doing like a 23-second trade breakdown because I talk about it in here, and I'm sure you guys are going to want to know about it. And yeah, other than that, like, subscribe, and share. If you're talking shit, yo, it's 2024. Shit, quit talking shit. Peace. Hits the midline, pushes back off. Hits the midline, drops. Coming to that midline. What's it going to do? We want it to drop. We want it to give us this leg, push us up. That's what we want. That's what we're looking for. That is our idea. We already have our idea in our head set. We are going to wait for the market to give us that move. If the market doesn't give us that move, we wait for the next idea that comes to our thought process. Remember, we want to pull back, then we want to push off to take this target out. That is what we want to see. If you go to the 1 minute, 1 minute's looking, I should have took it over here at this 1 minute level line break, but it is what it is. I didn't take it. So do we take a trade here because we're already, you know, what if we missed it? We already missed a trade and this, and nah, we ain't taking shit. We just chilling. We're chilling. The only reason I'm doing a 1% trade is because I'm doing a accountability trading program with a couple of my friends, and we're copying each other's trades. And yeah, I want to be very strict on what type of trades I take. So I'm just giving you this idea of what I see and how I want the trade to take place. Trade look like it's gonna just bust through and go to the target, which I'm not even trusting it because it could be a Wick City. It literally could just form Wick City right here. I like this kind of pushing off. I want this to push off and give me a nice little that's what I want to see. I don't want to see it continue up. If it continues up, let it be. If it gives me a push down and breaks this green area, breaks this red area, I'm be looking for a sell. Okay, we're trading pretty much kind of consolidation on the 5 minute. If you look at the 5 minute, that's what we got on the 5 minute. We broke on the 5 minute, but it looks like we're gonna form a Wick City. We got a head and shoulders, you know. We got the shoulder here, head, and then we got a shoulder forming here. But is that shoulder deep enough? Is that as deep as it wants to go? I don't know. That's for the market to tell us. That's not for us to decide. That's for the market to tell us, and then we take action from there. It's pretty simple, pretty self-explained. Kind of get you an idea of how trading really is. It's all about a patience game, you know. Now I could jump down to a 23-second trade, and I could go ahead and take a trade. I almost hit that green button on accident, but I'm not gonna do that. That's not what I'm gonna do. Ooh, there's that move. But we're still at this midline. I don't know how much. What's that 15-second look like? Yeah, no, look at that pullback. Whew, that was nasty. Nasty. Did you see that? That's why you need to utilize these other time frames, because them other time frames, the momentum of price can really tell you a lot. Matter of fact, when I trade 23-second trades, a lot of it has to do with the momentum of price. But like I said, I'm in this accountability thing, so I'm not really taking 23-second trades. I'm just taking some normal 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute trades, 5 minute, 15-minute trades. We're getting that pullback. That we wanted to see. That's beautiful. I'm liking that. So now what I want to see is I want to see a level line break. I really want that to level line break. But we're gonna wait. It's collected. It looks like it's collecting this liquidity. I want to see it tap here, tap in here, and then go. But I'm just waiting to see. Let's see what that higher time frame look like. See, it's forming that Wick City. I don't want it to go down here because that means it's gonna form pretty much a doji, which these are Hakanashi, so that's an even average candle. We don't want that. We want that, what it's doing right now. Okay. So right here, we're waiting. We're going to wait for a 30-second level line break here. We want the body to be above the level line. Oh, okay. So we just formed a new level line. And like I said, remember, if we get underneath here, we might take it down. We want it to pull back, but this is obviously an area of main concern right here. Even though it's in this red area, this is the main concern. Right here is another concerned area. It touched here twice, multiple times, 4 times, and it pushed off. So if it breaks that, it's going to come down to here, give us that pullback, and then push down to this zone down here, which is here. These are the 2 5-minute zones. This zone, and then there's this zone right here. This other green line is the other 5-minute zone. So it looks like we're going to get this pullback. We want to see a level line break. So we want this level line break to have the candle to give us a nice sentiment change, and then we'll take it with the body breaking the level line. But it just keeps pushing. So we might just have to look for a sell. See, it's giving this Wick City shit. I don't like this Wick City shit. We're gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close because it's more than likely gonna push up. I don't like the Wick City shit. And if it does drop, we want to see it pull back into this top zone like so, and then give us that push down. Like how it pulled back, but we want to push down, so we want to pull back and push down. But it looks like we might get this level line. If we can get a level line break, that would be great. Let's go to the 30 second, see what the 30 second giving us. I'm liking this. Let's see what that 15 second look like. Okay. All right, we're going to take this. I like this. Because, so on the 30 second, our level line body is broke and it closed above the level line. We kept this level line, which you could consider this a level line right here, this candle, because it was the last push of a flat bottom, but this was the strongest push, so this is more effective to me in my eyes. And when I get the level line break on an entry, I like the body of the candle to be above the level line, like close above the level line. When I went to that 15-second candle right here, I seen it already broke, and then this candle was literally going to close above like the body was going to close above the level line, so that's why I took that trade. And I'm only taking a 1-minute trade, literally to the top of here, because it's obviously a super major area of concern. My target is up here, but price could come here and shoot back down, so no reason to take a long entry trade. And that's it. Super simple. Keep it super simple, zone to zone trading. This is a little consolidation area. You can see the head and shoulders, so we're pretty biased on a buy, but we're getting caught in this Wick City, which is very, very. I don't like consolidated trading, but I will do it if it looks good enough and the momentum is on my side and price momentum was on my side. I waited patiently. I adjusted my level line as price went down on the 30 second. I took my entry off the 30 second, and then I took the entry on the 30 second off of the level line close above the level line, like the body of the candle closing above the level line. That was pretty much my main distinction of the entry, as well as it pulling back like I wanted it to. It didn't break the lows. Right here, it didn't break the lows. I told you this was an area of concern. It can come to here. I'm not worried about it breaking a little bit, but if it's going to go down and it's going to have a continuance of down, it's going to break these, or at least come to these. It didn't come to this area, and it pushed back off. So we waited for that level line break, which we had the level line right here. If you can't see it, I can brighten it for you. That was the level line that we took. You could have took it off this level line and been entered earlier, because the level line is the last recent push of a flat candle. If you don't have a flat candle, it's just the last recent push. So this would be a level line, but I was already had this level line made, and this body is a lot stronger than this body, so I'm okay with this being the level line and it having to have to break this. And then it gave us this candle here, which broke the level line, and I went down to, let me put a vertical line so we can see what we're talking about. And then I went down to the 15-second. And when this candle broke, we were already in this candle. We took the entry on this candle, and I seen it was 3 seconds before this candle closed. The body was already above, and as you see, it just went up. Smack that trade. Pretty simple. Could take another one here, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm actually kind of over traded of what I wanted to trade. Oh, that was it, man. That's exactly how I trade. I explained it as well as I could explain it. You got some questions, join the Discord, join the family down below. We're about halfway there. We're actually halfway there. And when we hit 100 members, it's going to be a private community, just because I don't want to deal with a bunch of people that don't really care about trading. You want to be truly successful at this trading, and you really want to make some money, join the community. Hope to see you there. Hope I can get your questions answered. There's going to be a free course dropping this week. I just finished up all the recording of all the materials today, and I'll be releasing it this week. So, yeah, with that being said, come join the community. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, but with that being said, come join the community. I do have some events scheduled. We have one tomorrow at 10 p.m. I'm going to show up regardless, just because it's going to be part of my routine. And if nobody shows up, nobody shows up. I don't really care. I'm on the computer anyways, regardless. So cheers. If you come, you come. You got some questions, let's get the questions answered. Hopefully, we can help make you some money and get you some profits and withdrawals. And yeah, like, I'm on this journey just like you guys. So we all want to be profitable. We all want to help the journey go by quicker. So hopefully some of the knowledge that I've obtained over the past 4 years, I can help give to you, that you can utilize and get you past all the bullshit. And there's plenty of other traders in there that are successful at this. Free course drops this week. Like, subscribe, and share. And I'm LoughKey. Peace.